Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome into your reading. Let's see what's going on for you guys the last week of January, going into the first week of February. Sagittarius spirit, what's going on with my Saggies? What's the situation for them, please, spirit? Okay, can I have one more? You guys are having, let me see, a difficult time seeing the brighter side in something. Um, I see what's going on. Oh, okay. Some of you might be in a relationship here with an Aries. Others of you, it's somebody where there's an age gap between the two of you. Definitely with the Emperor and the Page here. But you do have the Two of Cups. So I do see you here in a partnership here, whether it's business or love, with either an Aries or somebody that's an Emperor. The Emperor is very business savvy. He's or she is a creator. Um, they have a lot of authority. But with that said, it can also have this huge age gap between the two of you. But there's something here where you're not like there's something here, someone's not learning uh something between the two of you. Some of you, this can also be a mentorship. But let's see what's going on. What's coming towards my Sagittarius, please? Yeah, you have some obstacles here with this person. Let me have one more, please, Spirit. I see what the obstacles are. Okay. What don't they see coming? What's the surprise for Sagittarius? Mm. If you're new to my channel, first and foremost, welcome. You are my queens, whether you're male or female. Incoming energy is the kings, male or female. So we can discern who's who. If this was a private reading, I would read specific energies. But with that said, I'm also not a sugarcoater. I personally believe using the tarot as a tool to help us mitigate our problems. So, 9 times out of 10, yes, I can read you rainbows and butterflies if I see it coming for sure. But for all intents and purposes, it's meant to be used for the advice, okay? Why we repeat patterns, to look at our human construct, why we have certain situations that keep playing over and over again in our life, or how to best deal with this current situation that I'm about to read for you is using the tarot for your advice best helps you deal with your situation. All right, what is the advice here? The reason I'm bringing this all up is because it's showing me your problems, it's showing me your obstacles in your current situation. It's very interesting that when I do a whole spread for each zodiac sign, depending on your cohort, it's some of you are going through similar things, while others you have specific unique problems to you. Look at this. I mean, right off the bat, I can see you guys definitely have a problem. You're having sleepless nights. You're stressing over some situation, and spirit's like you need to remain calm and positive and optimistic. I'm gonna see you. Let me just drop last card, and then we'll get into it. Um, and the bottom of the card, the last card at the bottom of the deck is your overall theme for the week, and behind that, I can see a little bit about your recent past. Lovers. Yep, there you are. Some of you are dealing with a lover or was a lover. Let's see. Outcome for the week. Oh, look at you with Jupiter as your planet. Always helping you out, Saggies. Damn, look at you. All right. Overall theme for the week is the Ten of Wands in reverse. Basically, you guys are getting rid of old burdens, things that have been tying you down, bogging you down, exhausting you to no end. You're getting rid of this. Like something's like been stressing you out or it's been lingering and you're over it and you're about to be dropping this. So with this said, put my water bottle down. I get thirsty. I have you at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Wands, and behind that I have you resisting something. It looked like you had a passionate new beginning here. You took a leap of faith, you took a risk, you started either a creative new project or others of you some passionate new beginning, but then you resisted or you were holding yourself back. And I don't know if it's because you didn't want to get into a third party situation yourself or you just were holding yourself back for other reasons. Yeah, you had an offer in the past. Somebody made you an offer, a solid offer, rushed right in. And you were like, hell yeah. Excuse me. That's the truth. In my culture, when someone sneezes, they say truth. Passionate new beginning, but then there was a resistance from you or your other person in regards to something that was, I don't know, flaky or not indulging in something flaky. But let's see. Some of you could have been resisting yourselves a certain situation because you're being steadfast in who you are and what you believe in because this is your energy and you're not capturing someone else's energy like another element like the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Cups. You're capturing your own fire, your own passions, your own inner being here. So you're holding yourself back because of your worth. Now, here you are in some kind of partnership here with this emperor. The emperor is no joke. It's somebody of authority. So if this is business related, you got a good partner here. Others of you, if this is love related, this is you in this relationship with this person. There could be some sort of age gap here because you have the page and the emperor, but there's something here where something needs to be learned, okay? Because the road in front of the two of you has been cut short, okay? So something here looks like not exciting for you to move forward with this person. Others of you, it's to learn some sort of lesson. We'll see what that is when I clarify. What's coming towards you is the Five of Wands and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the blocks, obstacles, and challenges that you're facing right now, Sagittarius, is that somebody is withholding information. There's not a lot of clarity. Somebody here is lying or they're not being upfront. And those are the blocks, obstacles, and challenges before you, dealing with this person or your situation, whatever that is for you. All right. Or this could also be for some of you, if you're not dealing with another person, just not having all the facts. Okay. But for most of you, this is somebody withholding information, whether that's you or them. We'll clarify in a moment. We'll see what that's all about. The surprise, the Page of Cups and the Devil. Okay. Somebody is keeping the situation very, very basic by just like texting, sending an email. Hey, what's up? Somebody here is also operating out of fear and insecurity. And because of the fear and insecurity, they're keeping it basic. They're keeping it simple by just like texting or just like emailing. No grandiose gesture. No, hey, let's pick up the phone and talk to each other about our feelings or emotions. Or hey, like whatever. This is just dipping your toe because somebody here is insecure over a certain situation. Could also talk about codependency, obsession. We'll clarify in a moment and we'll see why the devil's here, unless this is another toxic person that you're dealing with. But somebody's coming in with very small energy. They're vibrating very low. Spirit's like, you need to stop stressing and having sleepless nights. Somebody here has fucking robbed your inner peace, or a situation has robbed your inner peace. It's like nagging at you. And I always say this, the only person who could drive you crazy is the person you hand the keys over to. Stay positive, stay hopeful, stay optimistic. We'll clarify and we'll see what other details we can get in your advice position. Your outcome, dun dun dun. To me, this is Jupiter. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune talks about, and this is why it's a Saggy card too. The Wheel of Fortune talks about three fates working on your behalf. So something lucky is coming in for you guys. You're getting a lucky break very, very soon. And the thing is, with the Wheel of Fortune, this is fate. This is what's fated. So you're going to be getting a very lucky opportunity. It's but what you decide to do with it is up to you. All right. And it definitely has something to do with collaborating here with someone, whether it's a team at work or a group, or you collaborating in love with somebody, but you're going to have an opportunity or a second chance here with this situation. So let's see what's going on now with you guys and we'll clarify everything. Who or what is the Emperor, please? The Two Cups and the Page of Wands in reverse, please. Interesting. One of the two of you definitely has immature energy. It's just apparent. Others of you, if you're in a relationship or in a marriage or in a commitment, you're having issues over your child. That's not for everyone. It's just a small pocket of you. Anyway, so long story short, somebody here is coming forward between the two of you and they're trying to lay their cards on the table and tell the truth. This could be you, this could be them. But because there might be a little bit of unrequited love or a runner chaser dynamic or a missed opportunity here with somebody, and it's because someone is resisting, someone's pushing it away. And that's why you probably have as your overall theme this 10 of Wands in reverse, because somebody here doesn't want to deal. They're like, I'm not really 100% into this shit. So why the fuck am I putting all my effort into this? That's what's happening here. And you're being honest, or someone's being honest. Someone here is honestly saying, hey, look, this whole situation, I'm not exactly happy right now in my life or thrilled with our dynamic or my dynamic. So you're resisting. And this is what the Page of Wands in reverse is. There is something here that you do need to learn, something that you need to fulfill within yourself, Sagittarius. Yeah, look at this. The bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups, passionate, not passionate, a fresh new start in love. Okay, so for those of you, this could be an actual person, a new person. Others of you, this is something, falling in love with something that you do career wise, or that it's just some hobby that you're going to love to do, and there's going to be a fresh new opportunity in that. Yes, you might even be an apprentice at it. Okay, you're going to be starting from the bottom up, and this is why you're loving it, because it's something new you get to learn. Now, let's move on. Others of you, if that's a fresh new start in love with a person, it has great potential, but it's only at the potential stage. Now, let's see why you have these blocks, obstacles, and the lack of honesty or the lack of clarity here. It's like one of you is being honest and the other person isn't. I don't know why. You guys know why. Because I'm imagining somebody is thinking about their future here. They want a new future. You want a new future. So here you are. You're like, do I move forward with this person or not? This is a business partnership or a love partnership, something. But you really are at the precipice of your life trying to do something new. And you're at this doorway, you're at this portal. All you need is a little shove. But before you go into this new thing, and 9 times out of 10, you will be doing, most people, when they have the Two of Wands, they do the new thing. But somebody's not being honest about it. Someone's not opening up about this. And that's the obstacles and blocks that you're facing within your dynamic or with your person. Yeah. Because you have a history and you're thinking about the past, and look at you over here being happy here in a couple and relationship with somebody. Let's see why you have the Devil and the Page of Cups. I will say this though, and I want to make this very, very clear, Sagittarius, and I hope you're listening and I hope you're clear. I want you to understand. Think of me as your big sister. Think of me as your aunt. Think of me as your friend. However you think of me as someone who's giving you tough love, because like family, I would do that. When you're doing this, if you're doing this, if you're lying to yourself or you're lying to your partner, and when I say lying, withholding information because you're afraid of hurting them, you actually are, by withholding. I'll tell you why. Because as your mind is changing, they could either help you change with you, and you could create and form a bond that way, or they can give you an idea as to how to help you go about it. The reason I'm bringing this up is because you have the Devil here. The Devil slowly seeps in and erodes relationships and partnerships and even your own self when we lie to ourselves or we're lying to someone else. Yeah, maybe you're doing a white lie because you don't want to hurt the other person or you're not clear as to what you want yet, but it does erode your circumstance. So it's like you're almost doing like a little bit, somebody who's doing a little bit of a breadcrumbing information. The devil and the page of cups. Yeah, you guys are looking for stability for your future, whether it's in love or work or money or whatever. You basically both. You want stability. You want to nurture, you want to love, you want to give, but you want it in return. But interesting, it's like what's coming in is not matching that vibration. You're seeking your wish fulfillment. So I don't know if you're just not informing your person what your ideas are, your thoughts, what you want to do. Um, it could hurt, okay? It can hurt your relationship. I'm not saying it has already done so. I'm just saying this is the problem. Someone's just texting, someone's just being basic, and it's out of their fears and insecurities. Yeah, something ended too. And now it's trying to transform. A part of your life is over. Something died. It's now time to transform it. Something for your past is gone. Who you were, what you did, who you were with, or how it went down, whatever it is for you guys, that's done. It's done. This is, by the way, for all intents and purposes, for those of you who don't know, this is the year of seven. This is a 7 year. What does that mean? It's a very spiritual year. This is a year where, as the collective, whatever zodiac sign, whatever cohort you're in, you're going to be very reflective of yourself, who you are, what you want, what your desires are, your true selves. You're going to have a little bit of spiritual enlightenment at whatever level you're at. You're going to be uncovering things about yourself. So this is a year very much about oneself, not so much about your career, your love life, your other person. It's more about you and how you are adapting and evolving to the new you and the new world and your new life. Now, with that said, I'm telling you all of this because I'm seeing the Star card and the Nine of Swords here. You're stressing over something. And Spirit's like, no, you got to stay positive and optimistic because you could dig a deep hole, go in, and it's going to take you forever to come out. So let's see what the Star, the Nine of Swords is. So, me telling you all this stuff about the year seven, spiritual discovery of oneself, it's like give yourselves a break, okay? Because you are discovering a new part of you, and that's a hard thing to do. Think of it like the little chicken, like a little chick that's just born, a baby chick just born. It cracks, the egg cracks open, and it's like as its little beak comes through, it's like trying to peel away an eggshell here or an eggshell there, and then like try to spread its wings before the eggshell completely releases itself and it comes out of its shell. This is kind of like what you're doing now with you. So Spirit's like, stay optimistic. You're going through some sort of transition. All right. And your challenge is your marriage, your commitments, doing something traditional. This is challenging you. That versus your desires, that was worth you versus your wish fulfillment. That's what's challenging you. And you're stressing over it. And Spirit's like, stay optimistic. Everything's going to work itself out. Now, let's see what this luck is that you're having collaborating here with somebody. All right, so you're struggling between your responsibilities and who you used to be and your traditions and your path in life, whether it's your marriage, your family, whatever. This is what's challenging you versus you going towards something that you desire. What is lucky here and you collaborating here with somebody? The thing that's challenging you is taking that risk, basically. You recently healed or you're trying to heal over something. I don't know if you're financially healing or emotionally healing or whatever this is for you. Some old childhood trauma that you're healing from. Whatever it is, there is somebody coming in that's going to bring you a message that's going to make you very happy with the Knight of Cups. Okay. on an emotional level. Somebody from your past or about your past, something in regards to that. Can I have one more for the outcome, please? Some of you guys, it can be literal. Like you're literally healing. You're literally resting. You're resting too much. But that's because you're dropping some burdens here. Whatever heavy load you have, you're trying to heal from it. You could be literally exhausted. So it's talking about that too. But overall, the whole theme is about your wish fulfillment, your desires versus your responsibilities in life. You have some roadblocks, obstacles, and challenges, and it's about communicating clearly with someone. That's the overall theme I'm seeing this week. See what's going on here, Spirit. Let me see what Spirit has for those of you that are single, to mingle, or otherwise connected with someone. Express your love, okay, because somebody is holding back here. Codependency, that would be the devil. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, whatever those addictions are for you. And you deserve love. You are lovable. So if some of you have some crazy ass insecurities, get that shit out of your head. And at the bottom of the deck, give your relationship a chance. You have two cards of expressing your love and giving your relationship a chance, loving yourself, you deserve love, and codependency. So let's put these aside. I'm going to pull one card from the Oracle, Twin Oracle. For those of you who are dealing with a twin flame, or you think you are, you have a bunch. Let's see what's going on here for you twin flamers. Control, stagnation, delusion, release the need to control a situation. That's another devil energy. That's why Spirit's like, it's out of your hands. Just be optimistic. Stop worrying about it. You know, if somebody isn't going to, if you're woken and they're not, it's out of your hands, unfortunately, until they're woken. Ascend, expansion, evolution, universal intelligence, stay connected to spirit. You know that whole spiel I gave you about the year 7, spiritual awakening? Here it is. You're ascending. You're ascending and someone else isn't. You're going to another place altogether as a person, as a human being. You're evolving. And unfortunately, as you're evolving, like I was making that whole depiction about the little chick with the eggshells, and you're peeling away this new version of you, unfortunately, some people in your life and some situations in your life represent those eggshells. You're gonna have to scrap those too. I was just telling a friend just now, I was like, some people, you know, they're not who we thought they were. We've exhausted them. Now we can retire them. They no longer fit to our ascension. They're fuckheads. Let them go to fuckhead city. There's a lot of fuckheads out there. I'm sure there's a city for them. Let them go there. Perception, red flags, delusion, perspective. See through your own false beliefs. This is what I was telling you about the Ace of Swords in reverse, guys. You know, some of you, if you're lying to yourselves, you have the devil here. You're seeing a common thread. Control, perception, pause, inaction, calmness, step back, wait for the signs. What did I just say? It's out of your, all of these have a common thread. They made no mistake with the way these cards fell out for you guys. All of this is talking about you. This whole reading screams you, Sagittarius. You awakening, you ascending, you evolving, making new choices, you adapting to those decisions and your desires to get there. Some people are going to follow, others won't. They're going to fade away. Some will come with you. Some will ascend with you while others don't. That's why it's out of your hands. It's out of your control. You cannot hold yourself back. It's just how it is. You cannot worry if they're going to come or not come. And you also can't stay behind either. Let's get advice. The Wisdom House tonight, and then last but not least, Spiritual as Fuck is going to give us a card for advice too. It's funny, because at the end of the day, we got to laugh to persevere through our shit. All right, let's see what's going on here, Sag. Sagittarius, please. Okay, you got 2 cards. Let's see. Conclusion and risk. And there it is. There's the risk card. And I will read it. You're challenged to take a risk. It's your mind is your responsibility versus your wish desires. And conclusion. You're like a little chick coming out, hatching. You're coming to a conclusion because all these ideas in your head and in your mind that have been building, now they're coming to the surface. Let's go ahead and read these, especially conclusion. This is the time of ending and new beginnings. Drawing this symbol indicates that you have come to the end of some experience in your life and are about to enter a new one. Don't resist the conclusion, for endings are important experiences and will help you build a stronger foundation for your next adventure. This is also a warning to get all the facts before you draw a conclusion about someone or something. You can't know the whole story if you haven't read to the end. Remain open even when the ending is final or a conclusion is correct. This is a sign that a new story is about to unfold. That's your conclusion. Let's read risk. My child, you have come to a place where you are being asked to take a risk and try something new and try something different. Rather than worry about how things will turn out, your advice position. No matter what happens, something important will be experienced. This is a sign that you could prove something to yourself. And when you accomplish it, you'll be proud that you did. Another meaning here is to ask yourself about your next action. Is it worth the risk you're taking? If the answer is no, don't do it. If yes, I will give you the wings to fly and I will catch you if you fall. My little hatchling, here you are, about to fly. This symbol also brings a gentle warning. Your risk shouldn't be motivated by boredom, okay? Let me repeat that. Your risk should not be motivated by boredom. This is a symbol of consequence as it is about your courage. All right, one last card from Spiritual's Fuck from my Saggies. Be a badass love beam today. And call bullshit on your bullshit. This is the card I really want to read to you. Call bullshit on your bullshit. Want to get out of a rut? The first step is to get tired of the bullshit. Your bullshit, their bullshit, the world's bullshit. Spend today honing sense of deja vu. Once you can spot the old shit, you can start to stop that old shit. And being a badass love beam, that's right. Today's your job to fill every room you go into as a laser beam of love. If you can't do laser beams, then make heart bubbles, a heart bubble machine, and fill the room with bubbles. If that doesn't work for you, then you should bring donuts to work or donuts to the house. Donuts makes everyone happy. Go forth with your mission, my little Saggies. Go forth, grasshopper. All right, guys, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like, share, subscribe, as this helps the channel grow. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.